Hello and welcome to Console Accessories, and on today's video we have this. This arrived for me this morning from Amazon. It cost me £56, it's currently listed at 66. I managed to get one of those vouchers that you click and you get 10 quid off, and in the States it's $80. But as with all things with Amazon, their price can go up and down, and it is the GooDee portable mini projector. And the reason it's caught my eye is because look at it, it looks quite cool. It looks quite small, so I'm going to need something when I want to go away, so when I want to go to places over Christmas or over New Year, and I want to plug in my Switch, because I'm generally going to take my Switch away with me. Plug in my Switch. I don't want to plug it into their TV, because people are very precious about their TVs and their sockets and stuff. So I got this, so I can do this, and then all they need is just a blank wall. So what we're going to do is we're going to split this video up into 3 parts. The first part, I'm just going to briefly open this up and see what it's like and have a look at it. The second bit, we'll take you into the other room and we'll link up an Xbox, a PS4 and a Switch and see what it looks like projected up on the wall. And then the third bit we'll bring you back in here and we'll give you some closing comments on what we think of this. But the main reason we got it was portability and the fact that it was so cheap. And if you go, so on the front there, if you go to one of the sides, it says down here, highest resolution, 1920 by 1080. It isn't 1920 by 1080, it supports devices up to that. Bit of smoke and mirrors, a little bit cheeky, but you can probably understand why they do it, because people think, oh, it's 1080 projector, I'll get that, it's so cheap. It's not. It's 480 by 320. And it can go from 40 inches to 60 inches. So 480 by 320, 40 inches, 60, well, we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. And projection range is from 0.7 meters to 2.5 meters, 16:9. There is no built-in battery, it's standard plug-in, and it does USB, micro SD, HDMI, has an earphone plugs. And then on the other side, tells you all the audio support, all the things you'd expect, MP3, WAV, photo support, JPEG, BMP and PNG, as you'd expect, video support, 3GP, Move, MP4, VOBs, all the MPGs, all the lot, and then text support as well. Okay, so let's open it up. So this is how it comes in your standard kind of almost plain box with some bits in it. Nicely packaged. Nice. And here we have it. Okay, let's go through the gubbins first. So what we've got here, nice HDMI cable. Really thick, really good HDMI cable there. Power socket for the UK, perfect. A remote control. That's really nice. Nice rubber buttons. Really nice filter. That's a really good quality remote actually. Really like that, but no batteries. 2 AAAs. It's not going to have any in there, I wouldn't have thought. Nice clicky buttons. It's good quality of that. And then 3.5 to red and white, and then your video, and then this is your stand, because what it does, it has on it a standard tripod stand connector on it, but this is nice. This is kind of grippy. This is all kind of rubbery feeling, whereas this is plastic here, this is rubber. These, it looks quite cool, doesn't it? So it would grip onto you wherever you place it. Okay, and then here we are, the main unit. Here we have it. Small thing, wasn't it? So, like I said, I'll be probably looking to take this out. The first thing is there's no protection for the screen, for the lens there, so there's no lens cover. Still, you'd have to be a bit more careful about that. That's your focus, in and out. Power, assume that's volume up and down, and then play and pause. And there's your tripod stand there for what that goes on. And in the back here's a little flap. Pop that out, on and off switch there. Micro SD, HDMI, USB, AV, power, and headphone. Really like the cover for that. That's a good idea, because it looks as if though they've kind of designed this to be nice and portable, because it is so small and so light. So let's get it weighed. What did they say it was? 600 odd. Let's get it, if we can get it on there. Just go without it rolling off. 464 grams. Assume they're going to add this on top. Now can I balance this? No, let's get it plugged in just in case, okay? So 580 with that. That's not too bad at all. So 580 grams. That is light enough to be thrown in your case when you want to go away easy enough, isn't it? Gosh, I'll twist that out. And it is tiny, so let's have a look. What are we looking at? 11 centimeters or so by 14, 15 centimeters maybe. Really good. And then that is, yeah, 10 or 11 centimeters kind of wide, 10 or 11 centimeters round that way. I mean, I can get my hands around it easily, and it's light enough. This would be absolutely fantastic. Again, like I said, if only I could get something for over the top here just to cover it up. It'd be nice if this was like a flap that folded round, but you'd probably get something for that. I don't know. I'd have to look at making something for that. And this is nice. This is like a nice material here with a rubber logo on it, and nice plastic. Okay. So as far as it goes, as far as the way it looks, quite cool looking, I think. It's definitely aimed, I'd say, probably at kids, isn't it? To stick in the kids' bedroom. If you haven't got room for a TV or anything like that, you've just got a blank wall, you would just literally stick this up, wouldn't you? So that's it. That you do that to tighten it. So if you can loosen it, it wobbles around, and you get it. When you get it in your right position, you just tighten that and it'll be fine. And it would stay there and project up onto the wall, and you'd plug your games console into the back there of however you wanted it and do your adjustments. Okay, so that's a brief look at it. So far so good. We'll see how it gets on with 480 by 320. We'll see. I'll link it all up, and then we'll go into the room and see how we get on with it, and then we'll come back and we'll discuss the quality of it. Okay, so off to the other room. I've got a Switch, an Xbox and a PS4 all stacked up. Don't stack it up, overheating issues, but for the purpose of this, it makes it much easier for me. And as you can see, just on the left there, there's the projector. Okay, and here it is. It's about 5 foot away from the screen, and we've got about 50-inch screen up on the wall there. First impressions are, you can count every pixel, but sit far back enough and it's not too bad. So when we go into a game here, it looks playable. I mean, this room here isn't pitch black. It's quite a bit of daylight in here. As you can see the Switch down underneath there. And the screen quality is actually surprisingly good for brightness. So if you can imagine it being pitch black in here, I reckon that would really stand out. And here we have the remote here, so we can change different things, the projection mode, image scaling, aspect ratio, and the picture mode. And then we've got all different functions for system settings and the on-screen display duration and stuff. But if we go back to here, here's something I want to show you. You probably will be able to hear it, so because I've muted it at the minute. Now, this is the speaker coming out, and the microphone is about 2 feet away from the projector itself. Okay, that gives you a general idea. From where I'm sat, which is about 2 feet away from the projector, it sounds amazing. For what it is, for such a small thing, it's absolutely fantastic. And I had my kids in here helping me set it up. And when I put it on, the first thing they said was amazing. Okay, it's not a 4K projector, it's not even 1080 projector. And I think this would be absolutely perfect for taking around to someone's house and putting up on the wall, just to show people what it's like. It's not huge, the best quality in the world, but it ain't half bad for, well, I paid 55 quid. It ain't half bad at all for that money. I'm really impressed. The setting up, getting it leveled is a bit of a faff. Once you've got it, you leave it, and it has to be leveled because there's no adjustments on the edges and the tops and the bottoms, so it has to kind of be in level with where you want to project on the wall. But again, it's a small sacrifice for what is great. And if you look on here, I mean, I can read that, but if you look on here, this is where the adjustment bit is. So you would flick it up there, be out of focus, and then you just find the sweet spot there. There we go. And I can read all that text, not a problem at all. Like I say, if you get a bit closer, it's a bit more obvious with the pixelating, but just don't get too close. Okay, so there's the switch. And what I'll do now is I'll quickly whip over to show you the Xbox and the PS4 Pro. So let's go for the Xbox first. Okay, here we have it. Here's the Xbox. It was just a simple case of I just removed one of the HDMIs and plugged the HDMI in the back there. Not a problem at all. And here it is. Like I said, all the text you can read, not a problem. Looks okay. Like I said, it's not the best quality, but it's not the best price projector. You can spend hundreds on a projector. If you want to wang something in your bag and take to your mate's house and put up on a wall, brilliant. 5.5 feet away, about a 50-inch screen. I could put it further back. I haven't got the room in here, but I could put it further back and make it bigger, but then you'd have to sit a bit further back. Again, that wouldn't be an issue. Okay, so this is Rainbow Six on the PS4. Right, now let's whip over to, sorry, on the Xbox, and now let's whip over to the PS4. And here we have my PS4 Pro plugged in, exactly the same. As you can see down the bottom there, you can see connect to the internet and view the latest information for the application. I can see the text there, not a problem. It looks all exactly the same as it was for the Switch and the Xbox. It looks really good. Like I'm saying, I'm really pleased with this. Let's just get that. Really pleased with the speakers. It's not a huge thumping bass, but hey, physics is a tiny little speaker. And here we are playing Nier Automata. Again, this is quite a bright room. I mean, it's not direct sunlight. I've got the curtains shut, but there's a lot of light bleed in here. And I can see the picture fine. I can certainly hear it fine as well. And it looks great. As long as you're not going to use this for your main TV, I don't think I've got an issue with this at all. Okay, so there we go. We've had a look at the Switch, we've had a look at the Xbox, and we've had a look at the PS4. What we're going to do now is go back and give you the closing thoughts. So here we are back with this little guy, and I want to give you my closing thoughts on it. Am I going to keep it? Yes, I am. It's not the world's best projector. It doesn't claim to be, but it's good enough for the price. £55. If you're looking for a TV for your kids, you could spend like about 100 quid for HD ready, and they'd be 720, but they'd be tiny. You know, 24 inches usually for around £100. Well, half of this I can get twice as much screen size. For the kids, it's perfect as well because they can focus it themselves with the big buttons, up and down, play and pause for videos and stuff. But there with the volumes, and there's the power button there. And it's really good, really easy to use, really simple. It's just plug and play really, all the bits. And you've seen with the Switch, you've seen with the PS4, and you've seen with the Xbox that I've been really getting on with this very well. So if you're looking for something that's nice and cheap, have a look. I'll leave a link of where I got it down below in the comments. But if you're looking for something, and 55 quid, 65 quid, I don't think you can go too far wrong with this. Yeah, really pleased, really pleased. If you've got any questions, please do let me know and I'll answer them. But then there, give us a thumbs up and a like, that'd be really appreciated. And on the next video, bye bye.